Maybe 10 years ago, if you had asked me, do you think I have the potential to create a huge impact in the pharma industry and save the lives of thousands of people, maybe potentially save hundreds or thousands of crores in pharma companies, I would have said you're out of your mind. But the beauty is this journey has happened so naturally.
See that what I work with government, it's growing multifold in this industry. See, in my professional life, the one I am doing already has crossed more than 50,000 jobs. But what I have given to the government is minimum of 100,000 jobs.
500, 600 crore of investment I proposed to the board. All those investment got approved. This opened up a new whole opportunities for plastic recycling into textiles. 400 direct jobs would have been created because of this project.
%90 of people who come to big are not trainers, not coaches, or not mentors. So when we say evolve people, we are not talking about any of you becoming a trainer or a coach or a mentor. Then what do we really mean when we say to create big impact, you have to evolve people? All of us have a set of ecosystems that we are part of. Sometimes you improve your ecosystem and the entire city might change. Sometimes you improve or change an ecosystem to the next level and it might change an entire industry. And you see this through the history, right? You look at industries, they think and behave in a particular way. Then someone comes in and they make a change, and then the entire industry has a new mindset. They follow a different paradigm, they follow a different approach, and this happens throughout. So now big doesn't mean that you go and change the world. It means you change your world. For some of you, that might stop with your family. For some of you, it might be an entire industry. And for some of you, you might actually make changes across nations. And and the capabilities to do that are what you're getting mentored here at Big Specific.
On professional front, I definitely want to become CEO of my own organization or any organization next 2 years' time.
And within 2 years, now I'm a CEO designate. So if I would have stayed there where I was 2 years back, I think I could have reached maximum to the position of senior general manager, where in 2 years, when you get designated as a CEO, it feels a complete satisfaction and fulfilling life, because this is a position where you can bring impact to not only to you and your organization, but for the hundreds of people around you.
Products that I handle are biodegradable, they are environmental friendly. Actually, they reduce the carbon footprints across the value chain. And since I'm a climate change expert, I know how much time we have. So if I make that happen, I will have a deep sense of satisfaction that I serve to the climate.
First time I met Antano and Harini was during my first term. It was only 5-minute discussion. And in that 5 minutes, when I expressed what I want to do, they told me that you are handling cleaning solutions. So why you are looking only at one particular area? Why can't you look at the entire world as your opportunity where you can replace these environmental friendly cleaning solutions? So that was expanded my horizon. I created the capacity enhancement projects where similar like 500, 600 crore of investment I proposed to the board. All those investment got approved. 400 direct jobs would have been created because of this project. Something like 2,000 indirect jobs would have got created in my current organization. Of course, in terms of plastic, I'm looking at least the possibility of getting 10,000 metric ton of plastic getting recycled in next 3 years.
So around 6 years ago, these pharma companies, they invited me, all expenses paid, to investigate what could have happened, what are my suggestions and solutions. It's not a question of if you will have an accident, it's just a question of when you will have another accident. And each time so many people die, there's damage to property, medicine worth a few hundred crores is gone, it's burnt, you can't recover it anymore. and the entire production factory itself, sometimes it burns down. If the factory burns down, unless you construct a new factory for the next 1 or 2 years it takes, there's nothing. There's no business for the company at all. So I started out to solve this particular problem, and I designed a very effective solution at that time. And the interesting thing was, yes, we solved that particular problem. People saw and monitored that these type of materials, which had a history of accidents in the sense that almost every month there used to be a fire. So after a lot of back and forth, finally they went ahead. A lot of scares, what's going to happen, what will be the impact of the quality by installing your technology on our machines. And then they called me back after a few months and said, there has been an impact on the quality of the product after installing your equipment. Every product that we are manufacturing now, the quality has improved. It was all connected to electrostatics, which I started uncovering. It was a beautiful process of discovery. And I did that, and people saw it, and they monitored first for 6 months to see, and they saw that this was the first time in their history that for 6 months there was no fire in those products.
I took this job, wanted to restart his operations in India. I'm a director of business, from a technologist to a country manager and director. The target given me was to take it to 3 million pairs. I took it to 6 million pairs. Then my job is done. Then I don't know what is next. Career-wise, I would say I have achieved what I wanted to achieve, but now I have reached a stage I feel it is stagnant. After post-consultation, clearly I got a very creative new ideas to do things. Now I would say more than 32,000 people are getting employed, and their children, next generation, is getting a better lifestyle, better education. Before, I may not have seen the opportunities what I have seen now. If I continue the job that I am doing, I think we can give another 100,000 people jobs in this region. You see the times of India today, the seed that what I work with government, it's growing multifold in this industry. See, in my professional life, the one I am doing already has crossed more than 50,000 jobs. But what I have given to the government is minimum of 100,000 jobs. The jobs that it has created is more than 40,000 jobs, but ideally it will cross 100,000 jobs. There are 5 major Taiwanese companies that are lined up to set up a huge factories. The fact each factory will look like an airport. Each campus will have 25 to 30,000 employees.
Now it turned out more good news had started happening. I found out that the quality problem which it's solving is causing them to lose between 500 to 1,000 crores every year since the last 30-40 years. So it's normal. That technology is both saving the lives of people who are manufacturing medicine. It's also saving the medicine itself. It's saving, the money also for people from losing so much due to these problems. I mean, I would have never imagined like 10 years back that my life had a potential to create this kind of impact.
The mentoring that you're getting here is what we call as the capabilities of world leaders. Like when you look at anybody who's created a big impact in the society, they've had installation skills. They've not just had people impacted in their presence, they've been able to change people's trajectory, get communities to do things even in their absence. So now you can, of course, now that doesn't mean you have to be a world leader, but it means the same capabilities you can use to evolve your families. So big accelerated events are not like, they're very specifically designed to mentor you on the big capabilities. And the format we use is more like a teaching hospital. A teaching hospital is where, if there's a surgery going on, while the surgeon is doing the surgery, there are 5 other people watching the surgery. And there are 2 people who are not ready to do the surgery, to whom suddenly the surgeon will give the knife. A teaching hospital is a win-win-win model because the patients who come to the teaching hospital, they get cutting-edge access to medical science. The latest of technology that otherwise isn't available. The doctors who are chief and heading the teaching hospital, they become even better by helping others on the field. And junior doctors who take a long time to get the skill are able to get the skill really, really, really early on. So what ANH has managed to achieve is create an ecosystem where we have a teaching hospital kind of set up, just that you're not becoming medical doctors, you're becoming evolution artists.
During this process, of course, on certain personal front, I miss certain things, and I want to bring back those personal moment back into the life, whether it could be traveling, spending time with family, or open and transparent discussion. When I say outing and vacation means purely off, nothing comes in a way, no laptop, no mobile, no work, nothing is purely with them.
In terms of family, I become mentor. All my family members, they look up to me. Whenever they have any challenging situation, they approach me, and I become more calmer. So I started looking into my own responsibilities. I become more disciplined. So made some family trips in nearby places. Though I'm sitting in different city, when I travel, we spend good amount of time together. Overall, they also see a lot of evolution in me in terms of understanding them from their perspective, from their position. I mean, it become even further deep and meaningful.
The balancing act what's happening within the family may have not been there. It would have been there, but not as good as how it is now. Now we talk together. If you want to do something, Roshan gives the ideas, my wife gives her ideas, and younger kid comes and says his views. So then it comes together, and the communication part is much better now.
Maybe 10 years ago, if you had asked me, do you think I have the potential to create a huge impact in the pharma industry and save the lives of thousands of people, maybe potentially save hundreds or thousands of crores for pharma companies, I would have said you're out of your mind. I would have said, I'm just a guy who loves to play guitar. What are you talking about? All this stuff. I would have said that. But the beauty is this journey has happened so naturally. It's not that I psyched myself up to achieve bigger things in life. No, it happened very naturally.
I wanted to just express my sincere gratitude. They changed the complete mindset in a person who came to them seeking their help to get a promotion. From there, they changed that person completely, becoming a brand in his own chosen area. So that's an evolution that has happened with the help of Antano and Harini, which I will always remain grateful to them.
Antano and Harini, are they like that? What they do is change people's lives, irrespective of their background, whether they're businessmen or whether they're athletes or actors, whatever they may be. They know how to help you change your life, to help you reach where you want, or maybe help you even to reach where you even don't know that such a possibility exists.
Just being around with the A&H community gives me a lot of joy. One is about compressing the time, one is about doing things different way, doing things speed. If you go to a leader or an impact creator, some people are natural. What I felt here is, Kriti, I never felt like somebody is coaching me. I never felt like somebody is advising me. I never felt like somebody telling you how to do this. How can you do things effortlessly? Can you see the air? You can't see the air, you experience the air, right? So I'm just experiencing the whole journey. Just come and experience A&H. It's a very unique experience.